On a 20 by 100 feet piece of land in Bulova, Kampala, Jessica Natale only utilizes part of her unfinished house by keeping exotic rabbits and makes millions of money a month. She started with only 10 rabbits. Currently, she has over 200 rabbits with the exception of what she has sold. She bought some rabbits from Kenya and some New Zealand species from a local rabbit farmer in Kampala. A venture, she says, is an act of putting love for pets in business sense.
People do it for fun, like they have been doing it, like even kids, young kids we used to do it when we were kids, you know. And for me, I love farm. I love rearing things around me. I love pets. I love everything. So I put that love in the business sense. Then I said, if I do this thing on a big scale, it will get me income as well as enjoy my hobby.
Rabbit rearing is one of the easiest enterprises that is not labor consuming. They are highly profitable. They feed on anything that grows in the soil. They are herbivorous. But for better returns, you should be careful on what you feed them on, as some may be poisonous. They give better yields if given food supplements like manufactured pellets.
Feeding them is also cheap. They can eat they eat greens actually. You get greens from the gardens and then you feed them. It can take them for months. But what we do, we supplement them with pellets. There are companies which are doing that, which are producing pellet feeds. But if you have, you can use the normal greens that we give to the rabbits, like the potato vines and tubers, like the basil. You put in coriander, you put in different grasses, and if they don't like something, they won't eat it.
If bred and fed right, rabbits can attract a good commercial value of up to 100,000 shillings each, depending on its weight and breed. Feeds consumed depend on age, weather, health, and amount of exercise the rabbits get.
After you've cleaned up, you have to make sure you've given them enough water, and then they feed. You feed them like once in the evening, and then maybe if you have like kids around, kittens, you feed them a little in the morning. You don't overfeed them. They don't eat a lot of food. They don't consume your time. You just have to check on them like you check on your kids around your home. You check on them, are they fine? You check everything, at least in every cage you go and check, is this fine? Is he okay? And then you continue with your business.
If kept right, rabbits are not delicate. They are very clean animals and require a very clean environment. They will only get sick if left in a dirty place, and they require a lot of clean drinking water, as a big percentage of their bodies are made of water.
With rabbits, it's all about cleaning. Actually, it's farming. It's all about cleaning your environment. If you don't clean, they will fall sick. That's why when we disinfect the cages, after you've cleaned, you use a little jig in the water, you disinfect, and then because once they catch the disease, sometimes if you're not careful enough, you won't know. You just meet you just meet it dead in the morning. But that's what calls for morning checkups, and then having a vet by your side, someone you can always call, come and check this out, I don't understand it. But there are signs that can show you that a rabbit is sick, like from its poop. If you see the change, like it's diureting, you automatically know that it's sick, and then its activeness. When you check them in the morning, you know this rabbit is active. This one is silent but tough. So you know their characters. You study their characters. That's what rearing is about. You study the animals you are with, and then you know my cow or my rabbit is this kind of rabbit. So that's how actually easy you can know when it's sick.
Does are ready to breed at 4 or 6 months, while bucks are ready at 5 or 6 months. A single rabbit can have up to 14 kittens per litter, with a gestation period of 28 to 31 days. If you start out with 5 female rabbits, you are assured of 70 rabbits after the first gestation period, that is, in 1 month. A 1-month-old rabbit is sold at 40,000 shillings. This translates into 2,800,000 Uganda shillings. If you start off with 10 female rabbits, you have double the wealth, totaling to 5,600,000 Uganda shillings. Rabbit keeping is their money.
Yeah, there is money. There is money. And I would advise others, actually encourage others to get into the business, because that's how they will see the money there. There is money, but let me say this, it needs a little patience. Because if you're starting with 10 rabbits, you have to increase your stock. Eh? You know that the more number you have, the more money you get. But the good thing with them is that one rabbit can give you 10 kits per litter. So if it does that, if it gives you 4 liters a year, that means you have 40 rabbits out of one rabbit. And if you get those 40 rabbits at 40,000 each, that means the way one rabbit is producing that. And then if you have 10 rabbits, there is money in this thing.
Housing is the only biggest expense that you have to consider as your initial starting capital. Housing cost also depends on the number of rabbits you want to keep. But it is one-time cost. Otherwise, the cages can be made using timber and wire mesh.
Hey, the mom is
Kenneth Bwire, WBS News.